Notice how most people always end up keynotes and presentation with a smart quote. Myself inclusive earlier today, right? You know that. So many keynote speakers always end up with that final quote. And I've been thinking about what quote I should finish this conference with, and I've really been struggling with words. And then I reminded myself of a guy that's just really good with words. And he talked about something about the New York minute to the New World minute. Some of you remember that? Is there a poet in the house that could kind of help me close off this session, maybe?
I'd be delighted to. Alright, I'll give you an insight of what a New World minute can look like. To change our perspective and go back to the essentials. Imagine you had 1 minute to live and one word to choose for all your life. What would it be? What would that word be? That word that would be the most essential to you, your reason of being, your highest value. What would that be? That compass that would actually give you a sense of horizon for your life and your action. Your ikigai in Japanese. What would it be? Your one single word that defines you and your life for the present and the future. What would it be? Amor, yes. Thank you. I'll give you my word. My word is actually the word of harmony, because I think it's the most essential word for the future of humanity, because it's not only harmony inside you, harmony with others, harmony with nature, harmony inside organizations, harmony inside religions, and harmony inside galaxies also. Thomas, what would be your word?
Oh, tough one. Gargantuan balls, you know.
I'll excuse his French, but I said one word.
Curiosity.
Curiosity.
Yes.
I like that. It does define you.
It does, doesn't it? Yeah.
Alright. Well, pick a word, embody it, change the world with it, and it might be not your footprint, not your your handprint, but your heart print. And make it that. And talking about hearts, who is from America today? Raise your hand, please.
What is America?
Sorry, I'm getting right. Who's from the United States? Alright, raise your hand. Alright, cool. I lived in the States when I was younger, so I had to go to school and I had to pledge allegiance every day. So I thought maybe talking about rewriting the future and remixing our culture, that I'd remix the Pledge of Allegiance by a pledge of tolerance. So can I invite you all to please stand up. Put your hand on your heart. And it goes like this. We pledge allegiance to the pact of the united citizens of the world and to the republics of harmony for which it stands, one humanity under good, with invincible principles of peace, liberty, and good life for all. Thank you.
Woo!
And because it's a New World minute, it's suspended in time, I still have a little bit of time, I still have a few seconds. I'll end this with a wish or a dream that we all together get to see in our lifetime the universe in a single, unique verse. Thank you very much.
Isn't it impressive what poets can do when I'm just standing up here on stage mumbling the whole day? Vincent does keynotes and inspirational leadership, poetic creativity, and I mean, if you don't have a poet in your organization, this is about goddamn time you get one. And just to kind of emphasize a little thing, I was lucky to be in Cape Town for the Sustainable Brands event. And I met another poet, I'm sure you remember, Mbele Vilaxi. And I've been living in South Africa for 2 years, and they had got lots of other languages than English. And she shared a poem with me about how there didn't exist a word for climate change in her native tongue, Kolster. And I think that was such a beautiful thing. How are you going to put action and words into something when you can't articulate it? And I think sometimes that reminds us about how difficult it is to work with sustainability, because it's such a complex word where I think all of us have different ways of looking at it.